Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Lizzie's Gist World. I hope you all are doing great today. If this is your first time stopping by, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, like this video, and join our amazing family. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your constant love and support. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Today we are talking about something that has continued to generate conversations among Nollywood fans, especially those who have followed Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche for years. This discussion is not about forcing opinions on anyone. It is simply about looking at things from another perspective and understanding why many fans still admire this movie pair despite everything that has changed over the years. Recently, I came across a comment that caught my attention. The person said fans should move on from Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche. According to the comment, people have become too obsessed with the two actors and should stop connecting them every single time. When I read the comment, I smiled because I immediately realized that the person probably misunderstood the point many fans have been trying to make. One thing I have always said on this channel is that everyone should be allowed to express their opinions respectfully. Sometimes criticism can help people grow. Sometimes a different opinion can make us see things from another angle. That is why I always encourage mature conversations instead of insults or unnecessary arguments. However, before responding to any topic, it is always important to understand the full message. Many people watch only a few minutes of a video before rushing to the comment section. They miss the important explanation that comes later and end up reacting to something that was never actually said. That is exactly what seems to be happening in this case. There is a huge difference between obsession and appreciation. Unfortunately, many people now use those two words as if they mean the same thing. They do not. Appreciating someone's work is completely different from becoming obsessed with that person. When Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche started acting together, nobody forced fans to like them. Their chemistry happened naturally. Their performances connected with viewers. Their movies became entertaining, emotional, and believable. People enjoyed watching them because they delivered their roles exceptionally well. That natural connection between the actors and the audience created a loyal fan base. It was not a marketing trick. It was not something anyone paid for. It happened because people genuinely loved what they were seeing on their screens. Movie after movie, the admiration continued to grow. Fans celebrated every project they appeared in together. Producers noticed it. Directors noticed it. Movie lovers noticed it. Their names became associated with beautiful romantic stories and memorable performances. So, when people ask why fans still mention Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche together today, the answer is actually very simple. Fans are remembering something that brought them joy. They are celebrating memories created through years of good entertainment. That does not automatically mean they are interfering with the actors' personal lives. Many people fail to understand this important difference. Think about your favorite music group, football team, or movie franchise. Even years after members go their separate ways, fans still talk about the moments they shared together. People still watch old performances. People still celebrate old achievements. Nobody immediately calls that obsession. The same thing applies here. Many fans simply appreciate what Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche built together professionally. Their movies remain enjoyable today just as they were years ago. New viewers continue discovering those films every single day. Older fans continue rewatching them because good stories rarely become outdated. That is one reason the conversation never completely disappears. Another point people often ignore is that both actors have continued to grow individually. This is something that deserves praise. Neither of them has remained stagnant. Both Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche have continued working hard, improving their craft, and building successful careers. That should make every genuine fan happy. Instead of comparing them negatively, many fans celebrate both of them equally. They enjoy Maurice's achievements. They celebrate Sonia's accomplishments. They support their individual projects while still appreciating the partnership that introduced many people to their incredible chemistry. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. What becomes unhealthy is when people disrespect personal boundaries or try to force relationships that do not exist. Mature fans understand this clearly. They know the difference between movie chemistry and real life. Actors play different roles with different people throughout their careers. That is part of their profession. Fans also understand that personal decisions belong to the actors themselves. Nobody has the right to dictate how they should live their private lives. This is where maturity comes in. Supporting a movie pair should never become an excuse to disrespect their individual choices. Real fans celebrate happiness, regardless of what form it takes. At the same time, appreciating old memories should not be treated like a crime. Many of the comments you see online simply come from people remembering how much they enjoyed watching these actors together. It is nostalgia. It is appreciation. It is admiration for quality entertainment. There is another interesting point worth mentioning. Every single day, people continue watching old Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche movies on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Some viewers are discovering those movies for the first time. Others are watching them again because they genuinely enjoy the stories. As long as those movies remain available, people will continue talking about them. That is how entertainment works. Classic movies continue attracting audiences long after they were released. Great performances remain memorable for years. Beautiful storytelling leaves lasting impressions on viewers. That is not obsession. That is simply the power of good entertainment. Imagine if producers suddenly decided to remove every movie Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche acted in together. Would people suddenly forget everything overnight? Of course not. Those memories already exist. Those performances already touch people's hearts. Those stories already became part of Nollywood history. That is why fans continue celebrating them. Another thing I have noticed is that some people become uncomfortable whenever they see old pictures of Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche together. They immediately assume someone is trying to create unnecessary drama. But sometimes a picture is simply a memory. Sometimes a picture reminds fans of a movie they loved. Sometimes it reminds them of a character that made them laugh, cry, or believe in love. There does not always have to be a hidden meaning behind every post. As content creators, we also understand that viewers enjoy discussing memorable movie partnerships. Sharing those moments does not mean we are trying to interfere with anybody's private life. We simply recognize something that had a positive impact on many viewers. At the same time, we also acknowledge reality. Both actors have their own lives. Both actors have their own dreams. Both actors make their own decisions. That deserves respect. Being a mature fan means accepting reality while still appreciating beautiful memories. It is possible to celebrate someone's work without invading their privacy. It is possible to admire movie chemistry without expecting it to become reality. It is possible to support individual growth while still remembering where everything started. That balance is exactly what many fans have reached today. Unfortunately, some people still misunderstand that balance. They hear Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche mentioned together and immediately conclude that fans are refusing to move on. That is not necessarily true. Many fans have moved on. They simply refuse to forget the beautiful entertainment these actors gave them. There is a difference. As someone who enjoys Nollywood and loves discussing trending topics, I believe conversations like this should remain respectful. Everyone has the right to their opinion. If you believe fans should completely stop talking about Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche together, you are entitled to your opinion. If you believe fans should continue appreciating their memorable movie partnership while respecting their private lives, that opinion is equally valid. The important thing is maintaining respect. There is no need for insults. There is no need for online fights. There is no need to attack people simply because they see things differently. Entertainment is supposed to bring people together, not divide them. At the end of the day, appreciation should always be encouraged. Hard work deserves recognition. Good performances deserve celebration. Talented actors deserve support. Whether Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche appear together again in another movie or continue focusing on separate projects, one thing remains certain. Their contribution to Nollywood cannot be erased. Their performances created unforgettable memories. Their chemistry entertained millions of viewers. That legacy will always remain part of their journey. So before labeling every fan as obsessed, perhaps we should first understand why they continue expressing admiration. Sometimes it is not about forcing a relationship. Sometimes it is simply about appreciating talent. Sometimes it is about remembering beautiful stories that made people smile. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now I would love to hear from you. Do you believe fans are simply appreciating the unforgettable movie partnership between Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, or do you think some people have taken it too far? Share your honest opinion in the comment section, but please keep the discussion respectful. Let us exchange ideas without insult or negativity because everyone deserves to be heard. If you enjoyed this discussion, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to Lizzie's Gist World if you have not already, share this video with fellow Nollywood lovers, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss any exciting gist from this channel. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for your endless support, and I will see you again in my next interesting Nollywood gist. Stay safe, stay happy, and bye for now.